Hey guys, welcome to another episode in the deep playthrough of Hitman World of Assassination. Previous episode was quite messy. We did do the murder mystery, but not Silent Assassin. And then I ended the level, started before the save, collected all the clues again, and then all at the end I got spotted while breaking open the last door for the last clue. So we are now, the current save is also not Silent Assassin, but yeah, it is just challenge hunting currently. I will do Silent Assassin kills afterwards. We're not really focusing on the kills yet. Anyways, we are now going to try and do this challenge. This is where you report back your findings to her, and we already reported that the actual murder suspect we already accused. That's what we did in the previous episode. We completed that. But there are two other suspects that not suspects. One person, a butler, that we can falsely accuse. Not entirely falsely, because he was involved in covering up a murder that is integral to the current murder that happened 46 years ago, that is related to the current murder that we are now investigating. The details are all in the previous episode. It's quite a convoluted but very interesting murder mystery story, but it's quite hard to explain. But I did so in the previous episode, and I think also in the one before that. But yeah, so we can falsely accuse the butler, or we can say that it indeed, as it was made out to look like, that the current murder victim, the brother of Alexa Carlisle, Zachary Carlisle, that it was indeed a suicide, while we know it wasn't. I think maybe we have to give her all those three options. That is also why I saved here. And then maybe this challenge will unlock. I don't know, but let's check it out.
Of course, sir. I'll come back later.
I'm ready to present my conclusion to Madame Carlisle.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
Can I just run ahead? Maybe I can. Let's check it out.
Hello, sir.
I think we can. It's a little bit quicker.
Hi there.
Yes, we can. They are letting us through. And there she is.
So, Mr. Whitmer, you've reached a conclusion. Take a seat.
Alright, now I cannot take a seat. Fuck me. Fuck this game. Fuck this game. Ah, I can.
Please,
I turned
go
off my
ahead.
HUD. Alright, so now we will not be accusing Emma. We are going to accuse Mr. Fernsby.
The butler, Mr. Fernsby, killed Zachary.
Fernsby? Oh, you've got that wrong. He would never do such a thing. He is the most loyal man I have ever met.
I found pills in his office that matches the poison that killed your brother. Furthermore, I found Zachary's notebook, half burned, in Mr. Fernsby's fireplace. It showed that Zachary intended to publish a written confession to a murder the two of you committed nearly 50 years ago. The murder of your older brother, Montgomery.
That's outrageous. We did no such thing.
No need to feign innocence. I know a killer when I see one, and my discretion is assured. The papers also described how Mr. Fernsby helped you stage the murder of Montgomery as an accident. I believe he killed Zachary not to be exposed as an accomplice to murder.
Sweet Fernsby. You are wrong, Mr. Whitmer. He did not do it to protect himself. He did it to protect the Carlisle legacy. Mr. Fernsby, like myself, understands that sacrifices must be made to secure stability and prosperity. Mr. Whitmer, I'd appreciate it if your findings never leave this room. I understand Fernsby's actions, and there is no need for them to have more consequences than they already have. Fernsby was very fond of Zachary, and I am sure his decision will haunt him to the day he dies. About your reward, have you considered an amount?
I want the file you have on Arthur Edwards.
Arthur Edwards, the Constant. But that must mean you're... I expected you'd show up. But you're not here to kill me. If you were, you would have already. The enemy of my enemy, I suppose. You can have it. You earned it. The file you want is in the safe. Good hunting. I need some privacy.
Right.
Thank you.
We can now also
Good work, 47. That's
take
the
her
file
out.
on Arthur Edwards secured. Time to take care of Madame Carlisle.
And I will be doing that with the gun now. Previously I dropped her down as an accident, but also a headshot next time when we will say it was a suicide, I will use the garrot, and those are all those different ways of killing are all separate standard challenges as well. So we are unlocking at least some challenges now. Like so.
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
God damn it.
Take off his head.
Ah, fuck me so fucking hard, man. Fuck me so fucking hard. Those guys were not supposed to, previously I don't think they turned around. Now they suddenly did. Fuck me. And now I'm not sure whether this whole sequence, oh, fuck this shit so hard. Now I'm not sure whether this whole confession or accusation dialogue that we did, whether that got saved for the challenge. Well, we did got this challenge, the headshot. So even if we didn't exit the level, at least we got the challenge. And now did we get that? This one we now also have. A matter of loyalty. So that was accusing Fernsby, I guess, this one. Alright, now I will just also see what happens with that. If we say it was a suicide.
How are you?
Where the fuck is that flipping butler? Oh man, this game. Sometimes I really get frustrated. Hardcore.
The 41 guests will attend the funeral tomorrow. There's still a lot to see to, but we're in good time, I think.
Where is that flipping butler, man? Oh my fucking god. So much time. There he is.
I am ready to present my conclusion to Madame Carlisle.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
By the way, we can run ahead. I forgot.
Hello there, sir.
Oh my god, where is that lady? Why? There she is.
So, Mr. Whitmer, you've reached a conclusion. Take a seat. Please, go ahead.
Your brother committed suicide.
I need to see some evidence to believe that, Mr. Whitmer.
Zachary was found dead in a room locked from the inside. He died from a rare poisonous plant he cultivated himself. He believed you were dead, and a suicide note explained that he did not have the courage to go on without you.
That's what I don't buy. I cared for him deeply, but the truth is he hated my guts. My death would not make him commit suicide, I can promise you that.
Perhaps the death of your older brother, Montgomery, then. I have found evidence showing that you and Zachary killed him nearly 50 years ago. I believe that was when Zachary turned recluse. Your brother recently uncovered proof that your past deeds were for nothing. A letter from Montgomery stating that he wanted you, Madame Carlisle, to take over from your father instead of himself, as you were better suited to the job. Everything would have turned out the way you wanted, without anyone dying. What broke Zachary once, now destroyed him.
And you saw this letter?
I did.
Oh, Zachary. How royally I fucked up. Mr. Whitmer, I'm sorry, I just need to gather my thoughts. Right. The payment for your services, have you decided on an amount?
Arthur Edwards. You have a file on him.
Arthur Edwards. How do you... I see. Well played. For many, many years, I feared what I'd see when I finally met death. And now you sit before me, and I feel only peace. You see, I believe life is a fair fight, and I lost spectacularly in every way imaginable. It is time for me to leave the pit. Oh, before I get to that, your reward. The file you want is in the safe. A last wish from a dying woman.
Good work, 47. That's the file on Arthur Edwards secured.
A last
Time to
wish
take
from a
care of
dying
Madame
woman.
Carlisle.
Get Edwards and make him suffer. So long. I need some privacy.
Get Edwards.
Thank you.
Alright, let's do another kill. Probably we will be spotted again.
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
Right, at least now I have multiple exits compared to the previous episode where there was only one. First time...
No need to panic.
I can't forget his eyes.
First time you end this level, you only have one exit. Where I think Mr. Gray, but I didn't let the cutscene play out the first time around. Previous episode, I think it was. I will do so now.
Hi.
I think Mr. Gray got killed. I'm not 100% sure. And now I understand with what she said with a last wish of a dying woman, let Edwards suffer. Because I was like, Edwards, that is her son, he's over there. He was totally innocent. So I was like, why is he suddenly the target or needs to suffer? But she was talking about Arthur Edwards, the Constant. The guy that made her fake her own death. The chairman of the board of Providence. Went rogue.
You're gonna regret this!
What the hell?
Let rip! Man! Anybody there? Come
Right.
in!
Why
He's right there!
why are they
You gotta be kidding!
this aggressive? Seriously. What's up with that?
He's not hiding there anymore! Watch out! He's gotta be close by!
So they did see me take her down or something. I have no idea.
Area clear. Proceeding to next sector.
Roger, you guys can leave the area. Come out, wherever you are. Don't make this worse than necessary. Okay, enough. We didn't get him this time round, but we know who we're looking for. We know what this guy is capable of, so stay top of your game. Stand down for now. That's affirmative. Standing down.
Right, I have no idea why they suddenly were so aggressive. Was I carrying a weapon? No, right? Ah, that might be it. I may have been carrying... No. I may have been carrying the garrots. But they shouldn't see that one, right?
I doubt that's true, though. He was here when saving Madame Carlisle's office was prepared last week. He had to carry some heavy bolts to the top floor, complaining about back pain the entire weekend.
Why neither should be Denton? Who does that? The Harmers, Mads. Seriously, Denton?
Pretty cool music, by the way. Alright, we need to get the boat key for the exit.
Now Zachary won't get to see the road. They won't pay.
Where the fuck is it? Here it is. Alright, see you later, guys. Virtuoso assassin. Not sure what this all means. Alright, we have a new smuggle location, graveyards. We have a new starting location, and that's it.
Don't respond, just listen. Diana can't help you now. You need to find Olivia. She will know what to do. I wish there had been more time.
And then there were none. Thank you, Miss Burnwood. Now, it's my turn.
Stay down. Boss wants you alive.
Yeah? How about now?
Over here! Cover me!
Walk away!
Or what? You gonna take us all on?
Don't. Tell the Constant to start running!
You think you've won? 47 is out there. And 47 never misses his mark.
Neither do you, Miss Burnwood. That's what makes you valuable.
You're delusional. You think I would betray 47?
Trust me, you owe him nothing.
What is this?
I told you we could help each other, and I meant it. I'll look forward to your call.
47, I think, killed her parents.
Gray is gone. Go to Berlin and stay out of sight. We're all that's left now.
Alright, pretty intriguing cutscene. I didn't see that one yet. But anyways, what are we going to do now? We are going to hunt challenges, but I want to end them also, these assassination challenges, mostly silent assassin mode. So I am going to start from the start, because in my current save I'm not silent assassin anymore. Alright, let's see. This is just an exit. This is, yeah, I think opening up all the doors with the master key. I'm not too sure. This is all the disguises. We can do that easily. This is dressing up as the photographer. This is, I don't know. This is, I think, dressing up as the lawyer. This is opening up the gun case. And this is also an exit. So discovery is pretty easy. This is doing the being the Undertaker or something. This is peeking through a hole while Alexa Carlisle moves besides it, I think. I already tried clearing this one earlier, but I really waited a long time and she just didn't come. So there must be some way that she that you can lure her down, but I'm not too sure how to do that. This is something with Edward near the piano, maybe smacking him over the head. This is playing or taking a picture as the photographer. This one I did look up because I really had no clue what they meant here. We have to smack him over the head with a newspaper. This one we did. Yeah, this one, no idea. Alright, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna look this one up. I almost did everything you can do as the private investigator. Apparently it's not enough. I cannot change it now. Fuck me. I cannot change the HUD settings in that menu. Don't ask me why. This one. Complete the mission story, means, motive and opportunity. Fuck me, we did that, right? Or am I totally crazy? I did it twice, 3 times. I got all the once because the game crashed. Oh, fuck me so hard, man. Once because I wanted to become silent assassin mode again because it was not in the save, and then I screwed up after getting all the clues again. I screwed up all at the end, at the ending of the previous episode. Why this is so annoying? Why is this not clearing? Fuck me. Fuck me, seriously. Alright, I'm now also looking at the descriptions. Normally I want to figure it out myself, but I'm happy I'm looking at it because I thought this one was only pacify Edward, but you apparently have to pacify all the family members with a hammer. Alright, then what was the other one with Edward when he was the piano? Alright, while he's playing piano. Anyways, I was really pretty much on track to make some progress, but now this one is not unlocking is incredibly frustrating, because the problem is now I need, if I want this one to unlock, quickly. The problem is with these mission stories, there are like very specific steps that the game wants you to take. And as far as I know, I had all the steps that I could take. I already did. But so the only way. Fuck this game so hard, man. Fuck it. The only way to see what those steps are is to put the
private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlisle. Please wait.
To put the HUD on, the mission story HUD, and you can only do that while on professional difficulty level. So now I have to start from the beginning. I cannot use my save because that's master difficulty level. So it is incredibly frustrating. This really is the last thing I was expecting, to have to do this all again just to get that mission story to clear. Fuck mission stories, seriously. Fuck mission stories.
That is Phineas Whitmer,
the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlisle this morning.
Hmm?
I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
Thumbs up, mate. Hey?
Fuck me.
Somebody help!
You know what? Now I'm gonna start over. Fuck it. I want to keep Silent Assassin for a change. Normally I throw that coin inside the shrubbery. Now suddenly the coin was outside the shrubbery.
Private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlisle. Please wait.
I should have just remained patient and throw another coin. I should not have gotten out of the shrubbery. It's my stupid mistake. But this waiting game is so killing in this game. Waiting 2 minutes here, waiting 5 minutes there, waiting 1 minute there. It's all so much waiting. And again, this is a very cool level, I enjoy it. But sometimes I just get moody from this game. Absolutely moody.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlisle this morning. I'm curious why he's here.
Fuck me, I forgot to throw the coin. I'm such a
Maybe
fucking
you
idiot.
should do some detecting yourself, 47.
Hey, who is throwing stuff around here? Come on!
A famous private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlisle has arrived at Thornbridge Manor. If you take his place, it may be an opportunity to get close to Madame Carlisle.
Good job.
Man.
It's not only that these mission stories that it did not unlock. It is
Don't
also... Oh, fuck me, man. Did I now again? This is what I mean with the... if things go wrong, everything goes wrong at the same time. Alright, at least I'm still Silent Assassin. I wanted to choke him out, but if you're not directly behind him, it becomes a regular blow. So fucking annoying. So fucking annoying. By the way, let's leave. No, I will pick my gun up later.
Mr. Whitmer, thank God you're here. Can I take you to Madame Carlisle?
Yes, please.
If you'd follow me.
The problem here is I already did all these
I know,
steps.
I oughtn't say
I have
anything, but-
no, and not even
Oh,
once.
by the way, I told Kate about this.
I did the
Well, I thought you'd be mad
fucking
at me, but
murder mystery. I did it 3 times now.
then I was
Why did...
We had a really good
There
talk
must
about
be
it.
some stupid...
She's a sensible woman.
And I
That
must
stuff
say,
from
I
your
don't
ex
like
was
it
like
at all.
manipulation.
This is what I mean.
I know.
You have to be patted
Hello,
down
sir.
before you see Madame Carlisle
Sir,
inside.
we're doing a stop and
I
search
can't
here.
cry.
Please comply if you need to get through.
Shit, man.
There must be some
Won't take a second, sir.
retarded step that I didn't know because I didn't have the HUD on.
Thank you for your cooperation, sir. Please proceed.
Everything I'm doing now, I already did multiple times before. It's just crazy.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good.
Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madame Carlisle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've traveled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir.
This is stuff in these mission stories. If you now just sprint past him and you know already where you need to go, so you start
I feel obliged to
investigating.
point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlisle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation.
But then you can fill the mission story if you don't do any little...
That there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlisle is still alive.
If you don't do...
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
If you don't do every single
Before you
sub-step.
inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlisle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlisle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this. Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
Fuck me, I'm doing this all over again for the 4th time or something. This whole murder mystery. Just crazy.
Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal. Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity. It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside. A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Why? Please be quick.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime
Can't go without
scene.
my button.
Did you
now, can I?
establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlisle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlisle.
This is very useful information, 47.
Patrick,
So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe.
Well,
May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
Fuck me, man.
What have you been doing?
Really cannot
Sleeping okay?
interrogate all these people again. Takes so much time. Fuck me.
On top of everything, Rosie thinks she's in love with young Patrick. I mean, that's a breaking heart happening if I ever saw one.
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office. Zachary's diary. This is big. He was about to confess to the world that he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And apparently, Mr. Fernsby helped make the murder look like an accident. And 47, the handwriting doesn't match the suicide letter in his room, proving he didn't write it himself.
Painkillers. Lethal if you use enough of them.
But not the poison used to kill Zachary. Of course, Madame Carlisle doesn't know that. Are you considering to frame the butler, 47? Mr. Fernsby clearly didn't commit the murder, but I think you have enough evidence to convince Madame Carlisle he did. Maybe you should tell him you are ready to present your findings. Unless, of course, you want to do some more detecting, 47?
I'm ready to present my conclusion to Madame Carlisle.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
Question suspect and search location. So the mission story still says I have to question, even though I broke it off. So if I now continue, I will probably again not get the mission story. Because I'm doing now something else than what the mission story wants. But I already twice questioned all the suspects and searched all the locations. Yeah, I do want to get it 100%, so I have no option, but I'm really, really, really infuriated inside that I have to do this again. Absolutely crazy. Let's see what the mission story does if I do sit down with her. This is just a glitchy game. The mission story doesn't keep up with...
This is Madame Carlisle's office. Please step inside.
Your detective skills have gained you access to the Lion's Den.
Mission story completed, so...
47.
That would be at least very nice, that it didn't take that much time. Where's that fucking mission story? Yes, now it's completed. So don't ask me why it didn't complete twice before. I did this twice before with getting all the clues, all the locations, then it didn't clear. And now it suddenly immediately clears. It is just... Wait, probably it is because I went into the room before the guy said to me, go into the room. One time I did go with the butler, so I didn't sprint ahead just to save some time. But then I accidentally walked into another room where the doors were open, which was much more logical, instead of going right through the closed doors of her office. I wasn't familiar with the area yet. And then an alert phase triggered, so that may have screwed up the mission story at that time. Anyways, very, very annoying, but glad this is now behind us. I think I can just leave this fucking murder mystery behind us. Sorry, it was really enjoyable, but also very, very frustrating. Anywho, what we are going to do, I'm going to put off the HUD again. It feels a little bit too much like cheating, although I read all the relevant parts, most of them already. In the next episode, what we are going to do is... This one I will leave for later. This is... Because this can also involve quite a lot of waiting around till she walks by. You have to just peek through a peephole until she walks by, I guess. Alright, here we have to just pacify this guy. That is what we're gonna do next. Then we have to pacify each family member with a hammer. And then after that, we will see about other things. This is probably shooting them at the funeral with a sniper rifle. That's pretty cool, by the way. Anyway, sorry for my very moody disposition, but it all started with the game crashing again and again and again, and losing footage yesterday, and then also having to do that whole murder mystery like 3 times. Yeah, it's just a little bit much, but I'm still enjoying it for sure. I will and next episode I will be after a good night's sleep. I'm sure I will be fully energized again and more positive. So I hope you still enjoyed it somewhat. I hope to see you in the next one. We'll have to end this one now because it's already past the 45-minute marker. Yeah, so as mentioned, I hope to see you there. For the meantime, guys, do not forget, always do keep on gaming. See you later.